Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Silas. It has been a long wait, but he's finally in the game. And can I just say, they are doing a wicked job on the in-game sprites in this game. Like that sprite looks sick, and like the animation of it, I absolutely love. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these are very similar to what we had leaked like 4 months ago. I didn't even bother going and looking at it. It's the same vibe to me. I don't know if the numbers are exactly the same and all that stuff, but hey, we're going to go through the abilities because I'm pretty pumped about these. He looks awesome. I'm not going to overhype him. I'm not going to do it. He looks sick. I'm really excited. Not overhyping him, just getting personally really... I'm overhyping him. Shit. Okay, don't worry. I got this, guys. We're just going to go through his skills. Silas jumps beside his weakest ally and injects them with a powerful substance, which increases their attack rating by 50% and causes them to become immune to all damage for 8 seconds. Once this ability has ended, the affected ally will be dealt 70% of the total amount of damage that was negated while they were in the immune state, but will not die as a result of it. Duration increased up to... like, it's a 10-second, so they get 50% attack for 10 seconds and are immune to damage. It's huge. Now, it is the thing to note, I don't think he's going to be amazing early game. I feel like he's going to shine very, very late game. Because most people, it's going to take them until very late game where the main damage dealer is going to be their weakest ally. Now, I'll have to do more testing and find out what weakest means. I'm assuming it's just going to mean power level is the weakest. So the cool thing is, there's a lot of cool synergies I can think of for him, but when you get to late game, that's when you're going to start building a lot of characters, and then hopefully the main DPS that you're trying to get him to buff will be that weakest hero, not because they're weak, but because the rest is more powerful. So I don't know how good this guy's going to be in like early to mid game, but in the end game, I feel like this is going to be incredibly powerful when you balance out your team. You can even play around with things like removing artifacts or removing a couple pieces of gear. For instance, if you have a damage dealer, you might be able to remove their, I think it's the hat or the chest, whichever one doesn't really have many offensive stats. You can remove that off them even, I'm thinking, to get them less powerful so that he can hopefully buff them. So there's a few play arounds with it that I'm going to have to test, but I really do like this ability. A 50% attack rating increase for 10 seconds and immune to all damage. It's huge. It's still susceptible to CC. It doesn't say anything about CC, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Alright, next one. Silas is able to immediately heal his weakest ally for 12% of their max health. Once healed, the ally is able to recover 35% of Silas's attack rating value as health per second. Okay, it's rejuvenation from WoW. It's a small instant heal with a heal over time. I went really hard saying that. And it goes up to 11 seconds of healing over time. Not too bad. Single target, little heal over time, cool beans, not much to it. Next one. Double dosage. Silas sprays a powerful gas onto the battlefield that remains there for 12 seconds. Any ally standing within the gas cloud will recover health equal to 30% of Silas's attack rating value per second. If any enemies are standing within the gas cloud, they will suffer 60% damage per second. Cool beans. AoE heal, AoE damage. Basic. Reduces the health recovery rate of enemies in the gas cloud by 35%, really strong. And then gas cloud deals damage equal to 70% of his attack rating, so damage up on that one. Then we have the final ability. There's a lot of reading in his abilities. Silas creates a gas cloud that is capable of moving slowly around the battlefield. Any allies within the cloud's radius will recover 20% of the health that they've already lost per second. The cloud will disappear once a total healing value equal to 500% of Silas's attack rating has been reached. The total amount of health may recover to equal to 100% and then 700%. So it's a nice healing cloud. Now we get into the signature and furniture. So signature item. Each time an enemy loses 1% of their max health, their health recovery rate decreases by 0.6%, which may further decrease until it reaches a total of 36%. And this stacks on top of his other cloud, I'm assuming. Each time an ally loses 1% of their max health, their health recovery rate will be increased by 0.8%, which may be increased until it reaches 48%. So this is going to be really vital. He's got those two abilities that are going to be like three abilities that heal actually, which is going to be really strong when you're going to be buffing that for your allies from this signature item. And as you can see, it can decrease the enemies by 48%, stack that with the 35%. That's giving you what, like 93%? Don't quote me, I just did that off the top of my head. It's probably wrong, but you get the gist. It's a lot of healing. 83 is it? I'm not even going to try and calculate that now. Health recovery rate of enemies is decreased by 1% until it reaches 60. Once again, plus 35 is 95. I can do that one off the top of my head. Really strong. And then finally, the last one, ally heroes that have more than 50% of their max health receive an attack rating increase of 20%. Just a straight, like, I don't think there's any conditions to that. It's just like, start of the battle, everyone's above 50%. You guys all get 20% attack. Solid. I can see Iron's getting some buff damage from this and Albedo. I can see some funny big numbers, but I feel like Irons isn't going to be a normal comp for him because Irons is just can one-shot things anyway. Then we go to the furniture. Using the ability Injected Fury, which is his ultimate, on a nearby melee ally, additionally increases their normal attack damage by 50% and normal attack frequency by 30%. And if you get it to 9, he's going to do it to ranged allies as well. So as you guys can imagine, like, just pause, like, who do you think I'm going to mention right now? Pause the video, type it. Gwyneth. I mean, this thing here, if you have a Gwyneth in your team and you get him to use the ultimate on the Gwyneth, and Gwyneth is above 50% HP, so basically you're looking at using this on Gwyneth, you're going to increase her normal attack damage by 50%, which is what she's always using. You're going to increase her attack speed by 30%. You're also going to increase her attack by 50%, make her immune to damage, and then his signature item, if you have it at 30, is going to increase her attack by an additional 20%. I feel like Gwyneth, with this, as soon as Silas ults, she's just one-shotting everything with her arrows if she hasn't already. It might be too long to get towards him doing this, like, because Gwyneth does a lot of damage early on, so I'm not sure if it's going to be actually, like, viable. But I feel like anything that's getting a, like, it will effectively, the 50, this 50 plus 20 from the other one, so you're getting a 70% attack buff, plus your basic attack damage and basic attack speed. I mean, I just feel like he's got so much buffing, plus a lot of heals. Anyway, I think he's going to be fantastic, not overhyping him, but I think he's going to be fantastic. Let's take a look at these animations. Okay, so those are so the thing in the middle is those gas clouds that he puts out. I thought it was going to cover the whole battlefield, but it doesn't. And this is the little one that floats around, and it's going to heal his allies. And then he does a little, like, throw thing where he heals them. That's his injection where he's going to buff the ally. The animations are sick. The animations to this are actually wicked. Look at the injection. He gets the attack up, he's immune to damage. I love the animations. Like, dude, this is sick. Alright, let's leave this. Let's go to the one where you're battling someone. Hopefully we get the arena. I think we get the Arena of Trials tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes when we get that. I'm curious to see how he plays. Like, his squishiness and all that stuff. But let's just go in here. Well, we have to put Rigby because Rigby's the man. Put you in there. Put you in there. No. Put you in there. Give us a faction bonus. I kind of want to put him in there just because he's fun. Don't judge my team building. But we had to put Rigby in there. Okay, so there's the little wave he puts down. The little one, and the little one has its health bar. I like that. So the little gas cloud he throws around that has a limit on how much healing it can do, it has a health bar so you know how much it's going through. I really like those little sorts of things that just add a little bit to it. So who's he going to buff here? Estrelda. And see, this is the cool thing. Your main damage dealer can get so close to death, he injects them, and then that damage dealer is just going to absolutely shred. I think this... don't know. And see, the other thing is, if you can play it strategically, even in the early to mid game, so that, like, everyone else dies and then it's just him and your main damage dealer, and I don't know how you're exactly going to do that, but if you can, theoretically it's going to be solid, because like then you're going to have 10 seconds of your main damage dealer just being just absolutely massive. And look at that, he's got 2 of the little clouds going around that are healing people. I mean, I really do like this. I really do like this. And not only is it healing, but it also increases the healing over time. So he's not going to be really strong against huge bursts. So I don't know how powerful his healing is going to be in sort of end-to-end game, where you start getting like one shot, where you sort of want the burst healing and mitigation. But I feel like the buffing from his ultimate is always going to be valid, to a point where I think he's just going to straight get a spot. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because I feel like for his style of healing, the slow, consistent healing, it's more suited to early to mid game, but then his buff is suited to late game. So we'll have to see. Let me know what you guys think anyway. We'll definitely do testing with him once we get the trial version and stuff like that. I think we get a trial version. We do get the arena of trials anyway. We'll do more testing, but I'm keen to see how this guy goes. Let me know what you guys think anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.